Hey, this is my first video blog. Uh, Most of you who know me, I'm JB from on Tumblr, but you could just call me James, I guess, or Jay, whatever. Anyways, I'm not sure if how much you guys know about me, but this is what I'm going to start vlogging for. You know, vlog, video blog, whatever. Anyways, um, yeah. So I'm 20 and I'm Filipino, and but yeah, sure, I may look Filipino, but I'm not that Filipino, if you know what I mean. I've been here for 17 years in the US, and I guess I have an interesting story to tell. I was born in Tabogon, Cebu, and then, um, I was found by a farmer, actually. Well, I won't tell the entire story. You have to ask me if you want to know. And I was put into an orphanage, and then I later lived with the foster family for probably 2 years, I guess, until I was 3.5. I was later adopted by a white American family and came here during Holy Week of 1993. Um, what else to say? I grew up here in Michigan for most of my life. Actually, all of my life. Whatever you want to say. And I didn't meet another Filipino until I was 16 years old. Most of you are probably like, whoa, another Filipino for 16 years? Or whatever? I'm not used to that, yeah. So I really didn't know what Filipinos, or what it is to be Filipino. And then, so, my parents met this woman at their work who happened to be Filipino. And we had coffee together, and she told me more about it and introduced me to this Filipino school that I'm very fortunate to have found, because at the time I was going through a huge identity crisis about just who I am in general. People always bombarding me about questions. Oh, you're adopted? I had no idea, etc., etc. Like, even though they look at my last name, which is Wilson, like, how white could that get besides, like, Smith or, you know? So, I went to this Filipino school, and I learned the language, which I've been studying for 2, 3 years. This will be my 4th year now. And then I also learned Filipino American history along with Philippine history for the same amount of time. And I've come to a point where I've basically reblended myself back into the culture. Most, um, like, you probably can't even tell that I'm adopted or whatever. Kasi hindi pa ako nakalimutan ko ang sariling ko. Sarili. Sariling kultura ko. So, I know it sounds pretty funny if I try to speak Tagalog, but whatever, Filipino. Yeah, that's my story. If you want to learn more, just throw something into the ask box or whatever. See you guys.